And then this last one is fear that I don't know enough to say something to somebody and share my faith. Well, I don't know enough. I haven't been trained enough. I don't know the right things to say to try to reach out and share my faith with any group of people, much less in crowd or outcasts, right? I just don't know enough. So I learned this really cool thing back in Memphis during a certain discipleship thing that I want to share with you. Okay, we're gonna compare a certain famous evangelist. So if you can name anybody who was the most successful evangelist, the most successful person at leading the people to Jesus in our modern age, who would that be?
Billy Graham.
Billy Graham. All right, you got it. So we're going to compare Billy Graham versus the Samaritan woman. Versus the Samaritan woman. Okay? Billy Graham. Was he a very educated person? Was he educated? Yes, he was. As a matter of fact, he was Dr. Billy Graham. He was educated. What about the Samaritan woman? Was she educated? Not educated. Okay. Did Billy Graham, did he have a good reputation in general in the culture?
Yes.
Yeah. He had a good reputation. What about the Samaritan woman? No. Oh, no. If in that society, if you've been married 5 times and now you're living with a guy you're not married to, not good reputation. Not good. Okay. What about, was Billy Graham living in open sin? Okay. Not living in open sin. What about the Samaritan woman? Yes, she was. She was living in open sin, and the whole town knew about it. Okay? Billy Graham, was he a veteran believer? Was he a long-time believer? Yes. Veteran believer. What about the Samaritan woman? I heard one person say it.
No.
Yeah. She was a new believer. She was a brand new believer, wasn't she? Brand spanking new, like that day she had just learned about Jesus, and yet she goes back and tells her whole town. Okay, did Billy Graham did he lead a lot of people to Christ or not very many?
A lot.
Okay, many. And what about the Samaritan woman? Yeah, say it with confidence.
No.
She did. She led, the whole town came out, right? The whole town came out. When she went back, the whole town came and it said many became believers. And they said, we don't only believe just because of what you said, but now we believe for ourselves because we've seen him for ourselves. So both of them, despite very different backgrounds, were able to lead many people to Jesus. And so my question is this. If God can do that with this woman, what could he do with you? If God can do that with this woman and all of her background, what could he do through you? You know, and what did the woman, did she have any kind of training how to share her faith? No. I mean, it was just that day, right? It was like she just met Jesus, and what did she do? She just went back to her hometown and said, hey, I met a man that told me everything I ever did. Could he be the Messiah? Right? She just shared her testimony of her experience with Jesus, and then said, he might be the Messiah. Could you do that? Could you share your story? Well, I used to be this way before I met Jesus, and now I'm this way. I mean, that's simple enough, isn't it?